What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 3, taking a look at the new R31 from the latest DLC. Now, I decided to do a dedicated video on this car because it's a very special, very specific type of car, and a lot of people don't really know too much about this car, but it was the whole precursor to the GT-R line. This is actually the GTS-R, so it was the precursor to the R32 GT-R and the 33, the 34, the 35, so on. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a full build on this car. We're going to take it out, we're going to see how it does, and we're going to go over pretty much all of the options that you can put on this car if you want to. Now, it does have a preset body kit, which is a wide body with kind of like I think they're like ZG fender flares maybe, but basically what that does is it lowers it down, gives it a full kit, full interior cage, that kind of stuff. We're going to do all that stuff ourselves by doing a build just in the custom upgrades, which is how I like to do things anyway. But if you guys want to follow along with this build and also like build this car for yourself, feel free to do that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look through and see what we have here. We got the stock front bumper, sport, and then, of course, your splitter and canards and stuff like that. I'm going to go with the sport bumper because I'm just trying to do like a classic style and then also a little bit of a modern style as well. I don't really like that squared off back end. I like it with a little lip spoiler on the back, so I'm going to keep that. And then for the side skirts, we've got some mud flaps and some rain guards. It'll be period correct with the mud flaps and rain guards. So let's see. What about the actual kit? The actual kit reverts it. Okay, it reverts it to the main bumper, but that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to do the full kit anyway, but I was just curious as to see what you could do. So from here, I want to go ahead and handle the suspension, the brakes, and everything like that, so that's all done and out of the way. No rally suspension for this car, race suspension all the way. Sway bars, done and done. We're not going to do a cage because we don't really need one in this car. Full weight reduction, though. Then drivetrain-wise, we're going to build it out before we do any engine mods. We're going to do the engine mods last because we can go through them and just build them up real quick. And then once we're done with these, or once we're done with the engine mods, we're going to take it out, take it for a test drive, take it for a rip, rather, and see how she puts her power down. So we've got race tires and Horizon race tires. I'm going to go with the Horizon race tires because I think they look great. You can go up to a 275 in the front. And what can you do in the rear? Is it another 275? It is a 315. That's actually pretty surprising about how big that is. Let's go with a 275 in the front and a 285 in the back. So just a tiny bit of stagger. Then for wheels, I want to go with something a little bit classic and a little bit like a simple classic shape. Like those, for example, look really good. I'm not sure because those look really good. Those look really, really good. I'm going to go with these and then bump up the size by like 1 on the front and the back up to 16s and see how that ends up turning out. That turns out really well. That looks like that's a really meaty tire setup, like wheel and tire setup. Wait, we're not done. Engine time. So engine, we're going to build probably almost fully. The engine in this thing, I'm very curious to see what it makes fully built because I would rather fully build an engine out before I do some kind of engine swap because I prefer to see what we can really fully extract out of an engine before we turn to engine swaps and conversions and that kind of stuff. So we're almost there, almost done. And last power mod, it makes 510 horsepower and 401 pound-feet of torque, which is very respectable. Now, for a lightweight flywheel, just so we get all the revs very quickly. And then now we're going to go ahead and install this setup, stick it on the car, and then we're going to do a little bit of tuning, a little bit of painting, then take it out, see how it does. We might actually grab a design for it too because designs look really good on these cars. So let's see real quick. Tuning, I'm going to leave the tune alone, test it out like as it is and see how it is. Then we'll go to designs and paints, and let's see. I'm going to browse designs real quick, see what comes up, and if there's anything that I like, I may go ahead and put it on the car. I like that. I also like... that's pretty cool. I like... you know what I like, honestly? Let's see. Where was it? I like this one a lot. Let's stick that on the car and see how it comes out. Almost applied, and once it's applied, we'll look around the car and check it out and see what we think. And then, regardless of what we decide to do, we're taking this thing out and ripping it around the, well, not really ripping, well, actually, you know what? In order to rip it around in the snow, we gotta swap something. I just remembered. We gotta swap to a different compound. Snow compound. And I like that. That's kind of like, it's kind of classic. It's not like overdone. It's just like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's an accentuation of the shape of the car as it is, and it's not like some crazy vinyled up race wrap or anything like that. It just looks cool. So regardless of anything else, it's time to test this thing out on the snow with some snow tires and see how she does. I'm going to take it up Devil's Corners, take it around the main roads a little bit, and see how she slides, see how she grips, and hopefully is a fun time to drive once she loads. That's the one thing about Blizzard Mountain is you do have to wait for that loading screen. You got to wait for that loading screen. You're like, damn, dude, why? I need this loading screen to be done. Like, holy hell, does it really not want to let us drive this car or something? Jeez. Jeez, I thought the game was going to crash. Holy crap. Listen to that. Here. Do a little... We'll do a little brake boosted launch. Wow. Okay. It just spun straight through second. Wow, the power comes on high. Jeez. Sounds amazing, though. Avoiding that ice. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Recover, please. You know what? You know what we'll do? We'll go on a little snow excursion real quick. Whoa, holy hell. That jump was a hell of a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. Oh, God, it's Jeep Guy. Alright, time for some drift action. Let's see how this thing actually does once we get up towards the cornering sections. You've got so many revs to use. It's ridiculous. $8,500 RPM. Of course, that's after doing cams, but still. Alright, we're almost at Devil's Corners. This is going to be fun. Ooh! Guardrail's not fun, though. Dude, out of the way. Now, if you guys have driven this car, let me know your opinions on it, because so far I think it's really fun. Just haven't really had enough time to get used to it. Alright, let's see how this does. Holy crap, it's easy. It is so easy. Oh crap, I could have done that a lot better, but we're still getting used to the chassis, so I'm not really too concerned about massively high scores. Dude, this thing feels really good in the snow. You know, I mean, it could put down its power a bit better, sure, but that's like the way it goes for almost anything in the snow. Come on, build your boost. Dude, this thing rocks. This thing freaking rocks. I love it. Look at that. Holy shit, dude. Look at that. You bump it up to 4th gear, and it will just slide and slide and slide like crazy. Little e-brake transition, and then you just plant the throttle, it builds its boost, and hangs out right at the rev limiter and just goes. Occasional clutch kick or use of the e-brake, but not much. You don't really need to do much of that at all. She's solid, man. She is good to go. I'm not even going to worry about the speed zone. I'm having so much fun drifting this thing. She just sits sideways, man. Woo! It's a really fun car. You guys need this car. Definitely one of my favorite cars I've driven so far out of the pack. Little jump drift. Little e-brake action. Ooh. I was getting a little bit far to one side. Good, good, good. Not bad. Oh my god. It's a little drift machine. Like, a really good one, too. Down to second, e-brake it in. It's so smooth. The transitions are easy. You never really have to worry about much. It's just like, damn, dude. There's nothing that you have to be concerned with. You just go and go and go, and you stay sideways the whole freaking way. And I am so happy with this car. I am super pleased. Everybody needs one. Legit, everybody needs one. It's super fun to drive. And you guys all should get your hands on one, like, now. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed.